Picture this. El Sharouk City, Egypt, back in 2004. The desert wind is blowing through all these half-finished buildings. It's kind of desolate, quiet, dusty under this huge sky.
A place full of potential, but still very much under construction.
Exactly. And there's this lone construction worker. Long shift, he's tired, just trudging home through the gravel.
Just wants to get home, probably.
Right. Then he sees something odd, just this dark shape against the sand. A travel suitcase?
Okay, abandoned luggage. Maybe not that unusual out there.
Well, that's what you might think, but this one, it looked wrong. It was charred, melted in places, like it had been set on fire.
Okay. That's different. Definitely suspicious.
And then there's the smell. It wasn't just burnt plastic. It was something else, something organic, acrid, sickening, really.
Oh, that's chilling. You'd get that cold dread feeling, wouldn't you?
Totally. He hesitates, like, should he leave it? But he's also curious, morbidly curious, I guess, what could possibly be inside.
I can imagine. The not knowing.
So his hands are shaking, but he fiddles with the latches. They click open, and the lid creaks up.
Yeah.
It wasn't clothes. It wasn't trash. It was a body. Partially burned, twisted up inside.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. The sight just froze him. The smell hits him full force. He gasps, cries out for help, but it's just this vast, empty night. Pure panic. He stumbles back, grabs for his phone, just reeling from the horror.
Unimaginable, just stumbling upon something like that.
It really is. And this discovery, this horrific find, it's the start of our deep dive today. We're going into a true crime story from Giza, 2004. It's this incredible tangle of deception, obsession, and ultimately just brutal violence.
And what's really striking looking at the materials is how meticulously this whole facade was built, how easily trust was exploited, especially back then.
Right.
It turns into this awful story where a phantom love affair becomes this horrific reality. It really makes you think about dangers hiding in plain sight.
And that context, 2004 Egypt, it's so important. We need to keep that in mind. Mobile phones weren't everywhere. Like today, they were a luxury.
Exactly. No constant internet, no easy social media checks, no video calls to verify anything.
So making remote connections was harder, and verifying them even harder, which makes the deception we're about to unpack just audacious, almost unbelievable. It went on so long.
It really does.
So let's talk about Yasmine. She's at the heart of this. 19 years old, a student at the Faculty of Arts, Cairo University. Sounds vibrant, confident.
For life, yeah.
Yeah.
Comes from a pretty well-off family. Had her own car, which was something back then.
And crucially, she had that mobile phone, a symbol of her independence, her modern life.
Her routine was just normal. Classes, friends. Life seemed full of promise. No hint of trouble.
Until that one day. She leaves for university, like always, and just vanishes, doesn't come home.
The hours must have dragged for her family, initial worry turning into real panic.
They kept calling her mobile, but it went straight to voicemail. Every single time.
That sinking feeling.
Yeah.
Then they call her friends.
Yeah, and the news is bad. Yasmine never even made it to class that day, didn't show up at all.
So immediately, they know something's wrong. This isn't like her.
Not at all. They file a missing persons report straight away. Police get all the details, Yasmine's description, her car, that mobile number.
Standard procedure, but vital information. The police start digging.
They talk to everyone, family, friends, classmates, asking the usual questions, any enemies, any problems, any reason she might disappear.
And the answer?
Nothing. Everyone liked her. No known conflicts. No obvious reason for her to just vanish. It's a complete blank, just this chilling mystery.
A void. No leads at all for the investigators. That's tough.
But then, the investigation takes a sharp turn. Yasmine's mother, in the middle of all this anguish, shares something really important.
Okay, what was it?
Yasmine had apparently been seeing someone for about 2 months. A young man named Amr.
Okay, a boyfriend.
Sort of, but here's the weird part. According to her mom, this Amr had supposedly broken his leg. Badly.
Ah, so he couldn't visit.
Exactly. He couldn't come see her, couldn't meet the family. All their communication, the entire relationship, was apparently just over the phone.
Just phone calls. For 2 months. That seems a little unusual, maybe.
Very. But get this Amr guy had actually called Yasmine's mother, proposed marriage, promised he'd bring his family over to meet them as soon as his leg healed.
Wow. Okay, so he's talking marriage, calling the mother, but has never physically met Yasmine or the family.
Never. A complete phantom, like you said.
That's more than unusual. That's a major red flag, surely. For the police, I mean.
Absolutely. They check with Yasmine's university friends. And yeah, they'd heard about Amr, knew she was dating him. He was supposedly a film student from Nazar City.
Supposedly.
Oh.
But had any of them met him?
Not a single one. Nobody had ever laid eyes on this Amr.
Right. So the investigators must be thinking, okay, if this guy is her fiance or even just serious boyfriend, where is he now?
Exactly. Why isn't he frantically calling her family, helping with the search? Why the silence during this huge crisis? It just didn't add up.
His absence was deafening.
So the police focus on this. They find out where this film institute in Nasr City is, and they track down a student named Amr there.
The real Amr.
Well, Amr and Aaron, they bring him in. But then comes this massive twist.
Don't tell me.
This Amr, he's completely baffled, says he's never heard of Yasmine, never met her, never spoken to her, definitely never been to Cairo University. He has no idea what they're talking about.
Wow. So the guy Yasmine's friends thought she was dating wasn't him at all.
Nope. The real Amr was innocent, confused, had a solid alibi.
Okay, so connect that back. The police now have a huge problem. If the real Amr is innocent, who on earth was Yasmine talking to on the phone all that time?
Precisely. Who was this phantom lover? No physical presence, no real identity they could pin down. Just a voice.
And back in 2004, tracking phone calls,
Right.
especially if it wasn't her mobile calling his, it was much harder. They were chasing a ghost.
They had to detain the real Amr for a bit, just while they figured this mess out, even though he seemed totally uninvolved. For Yasmine's family, that name, Amr, must have just felt like a cruel mirage.
A dead end, essentially.
Meanwhile, remember that burnt suitcase found out in El Sharouk?
Yeah, the construction worker. Horrifying.
The pieces started to connect in the worst possible way. Forensics gets to work. The body is female, roughly 18 to 22 years old.
Matching Yasmine's age group.
Cause of death, strangulation. And there were signs of assault. Plus, the flammable liquid poured over her, clearly trying to destroy evidence, hide her identity.
A calculated, brutal act.
Nah.
Any ID in the suitcase.
Not at all. Just anonymity. The police start cross-referencing missing persons reports, near and far.
And Yasmine's report.
The description her family gave, it matched, tragically.
Oh, no.
They had to bring the family in, and they confirmed it. The clothes, what was left of them, it was Yasmine.
Devastating. Just absolutely devastating for them. So the missing person case is now officially a homicide.
A very brutal one.
And you have to ask
Mm.
the method. Strangulation, assault, burning the body.
Yeah.
It suggests something deeply personal, doesn't it? Intense hatred, maybe. Like
Mm.
just desperation to conceal everything.
It definitely didn't look like a simple robbery, even though her car and belongings were still gone.
Right. The level of violence points to something more intimate, more targeted. Even seasoned investigators were shocked by the brutality.
So the police are stuck. The real Amar is cleared. The phantom Amar is, well, a phantom. Who killed Yasmine?
They needed a new lead urgently.
And they got one. From Yasmine's closest friend, Sarah. She was really troubled by the real Amar denying everything because she knew Yasmine had been talking to someone called Amar.
Okay, so Sarah believed Yasmine.
Yes. But Sarah also revealed something else. She had her own long-standing friend, a guy named Mohamed El-Masry.
Mohamed El-Masry. A new name. Where was he from?
6th of October City. He was 22.
And Sarah knew him well.
Yeah. She described him, and this becomes really important as someone kind of struggling. Still in high school at 22, kept failing. His family had hit hard times financially, moved out to 6th of October, which was less developed then.
Okay, so maybe some background issues there. Resentment.
Yeah.
Insecurity.
It seems so, because Mohammed used to visit Sarah at Cairo University, and that's where he first saw Yasmine.
Ah, he saw her on campus.
And apparently became totally infatuated, obsessed even. But he felt inadequate, inferior.
Because of his situation, the money, the school failures.
Exactly. He looked at Yasmine, comfortable family, her own car, mobile phone, university student, and thought she'd never give him the time of day.
So that insecurity festered.
Festered into this incredibly elaborate, deceitful plan. What did he decide to do? He decided to impersonate someone else entirely.
Let me guess.
His own cousin. The wealthy, successful one, the Film Institute student from Nasr City.
The real Ember.
Bingo. He didn't just tell a lie. He literally stole his cousin's identity to create this whole new persona for himself.
That is incredibly audacious.
Yeah.
And manipulative.
He played on everything. Social expectations, the communication limits of 2004. He got Sarah, his friend, to give him Yasmine's number, lied to Sarah saying Amr saw Yasmine, was smitten, wanted to propose.
Using the promise of marriage to get Yasmine interested. Calculated?
Totally. So Yasmine expects a call from, or Mohamed calls, but as a Margan, and immediately launches the broken leg story. Says he's stuck in his apartment in 6th of October City.
Wait, he used his own location?
Yes, and here's the clever, deceitful part. He gave Yasmine his own home phone number in 6th of October, said it was Amber's place, and poor Amber didn't have a mobile phone, unlike Yasmine.
So she's calling his house thinking it's Amber's, and Amber conveniently doesn't have a mobile to receive calls elsewhere or be tracked easily.
Exactly. It explains why all contact was through this one landline controlled entirely by Mohamed.
For 2 whole months, he kept this up, posing as Amber on the phone.
2 months, charming her, building this whole fake relationship, even talking to her mother about marriage plans, all while pretending his leg was slowly healing.
The dedication to the lie is staggering. He's essentially living a double life purely through phone calls, exploiting that tech gap perfectly.
But eventually, Yasmine started getting impatient, right? This broken leg was taking forever to heal. She wanted to meet Amber much.
Understandably. So the pressure's building on Mohamed.
Right. So he shifts gears. He switches back to being Mohamed, Sarah's friend, and he acts like a helpful go-between.
How clever, playing both sides.
He tells Yasmine, hey, good news, Amar's finally ready to meet, but his leg's still bad, he can't travel easily. You'll have to come out to 6th of October.
And Yasmine, trusting Sarah's friend Mohamed and eager to finally meet Amber, she agrees.
She agrees. Kind-hearted, trusting. She drives out to 6th of October. The meeting point is Cairo University. Mohamed meets her there, still playing the helpful friend.
The trap is closing.
He then spins another yarn. Amar's just up in my apartment nearby, he says. He can't really manage the stairs alone. Could you maybe come up and help me bring him down to your car?
Using her kindness against her, leading her right to the apartment.
She follows him into the building, maybe feels a little hesitant at the apartment door itself, a flicker of doubt.
But he smooths it over.
Yeah, he coaxes her. Amar's just in the bedroom. He really needs help. She steps inside. The door clicks shut behind her. Mohamed locks it.
Oh, God.
And then he tells her, drops the whole act. There is no Amra. It was me. I'm the one you've been talking to. I'm the one who loves you. I want you to be mine.
Just shattering her reality in an instant. The betrayal, the fear must have been overwhelming.
She was terrified, tried desperately to leave, to get away from him and the suffocating lie he'd built.
But he'd planned for this, hadn't he?
Yeah.
He knew she might reject him.
It seems so. He attacked her, dragged her into the bedroom, tied her up, assaulted her.
Horrific.
She fought back, cried out, but he overpowered her. And then he strangled her, silenced her forever.
All because she wouldn't accept his twisted fantasy.
What he did next was just cold, methodical. He put her body in that travel suitcase, poured gasoline over it.
The same suitcase the worker found.
The same one. He loaded it into the trunk of her car, drove out to that desolate spot in El Sharouk, dumped it, and set it on fire.
Trying to erase every trace of her and his crime.
Then he took her car back to 6th of October, took the plates off, repainted it, used money he stole from her bag, smashed her phone, got rid of her things. He thought he'd gotten away clean.
Believed he'd committed the perfect crime, but he made mistakes. The car.
The car was key. The investigation, starting from that burnt suitcase, moved fast. They identified Mohamed El-Masry, and they caught him. Driving Yasmine's car, just crudely repainted.
Caught red-handed, essentially.
Confronted with it all, he confessed. The whole elaborate impersonation, the manipulation, the assault, the murder, the disposal, everything.
And the real El-Masry, his cousin.
Reportedly just stunned. Couldn't believe his own relative was capable of such profound deception and violence. Mohamed El-Masry was sentenced to death. So wrapping this up, this deep dive, it's more than just a crime story. It's really a chilling look at manipulation, especially for that time. 2004, no deepfakes, no sophisticated tech needed, just cunning and lies.
Absolutely. He built a believable phantom identity from scratch, using the era's limitations to his advantage. It really highlights the psychological depth, the insecurity driving the obsession, the calculated risk of that false persona.
It makes you ask, doesn't it? How well do we ever know someone, especially when the connection is purely remote?
That's the crucial question it leaves us with. How do you spot authenticity when interaction can be so easily faked? It forces you to think about trust, about vulnerability, especially when charm is involved, but physical presence is missing.
So as you think about Yasmine's story, maybe reflect on that. In our world today, even with more ways to connect, how much do we really see? What could be hidden behind a friendly message, a charming voice on the phone when you can't look someone in the eye? It's definitely something to consider.